Okay, so I'm just getting it right off the bat. I am not a Sonic fan at all. I played a couple of minutes of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on my sister's Game Gear back in the 90s. You remember the Game Gear? It's that thing that needed 6AA batteries for half an hour of playtime. And I played maybe a couple of minutes on Sonic Heroes on a waiting room GameCube, and then I saw the first Sonic movie. And that is basically my entire experience with Sonic. So I'm not that huge of a fan of Sonic. And the only reason why I am doing this preview of Sonic Frontiers is one, a couple of my friends are fans of Sonic, so I know they'd get a kick out of this. And secondly, Game Informer's new cover is of Sonic Frontiers, and I've been doing previews on the Game Informer covers for the past couple of months, and so it's like, okay, I guess they can't all be ones I'm super excited about. Last month was Calypso Protocol, which I was kind of excited about, and this month it's Sonic Frontiers. Who knows what next month will bring? But so today I'm actually going to be taking a look at Sonic Frontiers, and this will be our preview. Okay, so I had a couple of questions when this game was first announced, and that was, how fast is Sonic going to be going? How big is the open world? And how long will it take a fully upgraded Sonic to get from one end of the map to the other? These seem like ridiculous questions, but they kind of were what hit my mind first when I heard Sonic is going open world. And so it's like, okay, I mean, this is supposed to be like one of the fastest creatures alive. And how long will it take a fully maxed out Sonic to get from one point of the map to the other? I do not know the answer to this question yet. But that is kind of the thing that was irritating in the back of my mind. And IGN released a special gameplay demo of Sonic Frontiers, and apparently a lot of fans did not like that demo. And so the funny thing with this is, will Sega actually pull what the studio did with the first Sonic movie, and will they actually delay it so they could fix the problems the fans have? Because with that first Sonic movie, no one liked that CGI depiction of Sonic, and everyone thought, yeah, this movie's going to crash and burn. And everyone literally glitched out when they heard that the studio decided to delay the movie so that they could fix the design of the character. And fans of Sonic and audience members, they were just like, what? Wait, whoa. A company is actually listening to its fan base? What? Wait, did hell freeze over? What's going on? I mean, can you imagine if some of these corporations, which I won't flat out name verbally, but if some of these corporations actually took the time and went, hey guys, we need something to, boost up sales. What should we do? Here's a crazy idea. How about we listen to our fan bases and make shit they want? I'm dubious of that move. Just seriously, that was a mind-blowing moment when they actually did what the fans want. They made the character look better, and surprise, surprise, They got a shitload of money for the first movie and the second movie. And there's apparently a third movie on its way. So because of that move, they got a trilogy. Why is this so hard for some companies to figure out? But so I'm curious, Sega clearly saw that. And so with Sonic Frontiers, Sega's new game, people aren't entirely happy. And it'd be interesting if Sega's like, hey, look, we don't have a date locked in yet. Let's delay this thing and make it so that the fans like it. And, you know, you might make a shit ton of money, Sega. But moving on. So, in this article, I was actually kind of intrigued by a piece of concept art they had. And it's of Sonic running on water with dolphins swimming around. Now, I have no idea if that ever happened in previous games because I haven't played any of them. But if you're in open world on like this island, if Sonic can actually run out onto the water with dolphins like doing cartwheels over him while he's running at max speed, that would be pretty cool. Now, I don't know if that's going to be in the game, but the fact that they had some concept art drawn up for that implies that they had some inkling to put it in the game. And so, obviously, Dr. Robotnik's going to be the main villain again. Games like these, like Nintendo games or Sonic games, they feel like they never need to introduce any new type of villain ever, which just kind of cracks me up. And so, every Zelda game, you're going up against the same villain. And then with like every Sonic game, it's always Dr. Robotnik. Like, what's going on? And so, yeah, I mean, I know this was kind of a short preview. Am I interested in getting Sonic Frontiers? No, not really, because I'm not a Sonic fan. If you're a Sonic fan, will you enjoy this game? Probably. Especially if Sega delays it to fix the complaints fans had about the demo they showed off. I've heard some positive things, so maybe they're not going to delay it. I don't know. I'm probably not going to get this. I haven't gotten any other Sonic games, and I'm not really into that kind of games. I'm into horror stuff and action stuff, and I know some people will say that Sonic is action, but you know, it's just not my cup of tea. It's other people's cups of tea, and you know, does it look good? It looks good. I think the open world formula is kind of rough, what I saw, because some of it looked like they still were doing linear design. And it's just like, oh, if you want to jump off that track and run around this grass over here, you can. But if you want to proceed, you might as well just get back on that track and follow the linear design. And so, you know, it kind of feels like what I experienced with Far Cry Classic. I don't know if I'm putting that review on before this or after this, but in that review, I felt that some of the open world areas didn't really get capitalized on, and it still had a very linear style of gameplay. And I could totally see this game having a very linear type of gameplay, even in an open world, because, you know, this series has always been linear for the past 30 to 40 years, so you know, this is an old dog and they're trying to teach it new tricks. But anyway, so that's been my review of Sonic Frontiers. I mean, if you're a Sonic fan, I think you're going to absolutely like this. I'm not particularly looking forward to it, and I'm not planning on reviewing it at any time. And the only reason why I'm doing this is because of the Game Informer cover was Sonic Frontiers. So it's like, okay, I'll do a preview of that. And so anyway, my name's Chris with 11 Hour Reviews, and please don't forget to, you know, do the thing, please. And that will be all.